Hi friends! Thanks for stopping by my channel, I am not a doctor, where I am not a medical professional, but I am someone who's here to help you navigate the madness that is modern food. And since it's the holidays and everyone is trying to be a little more green these days, I'm going to talk about something you might see on the table. Fake meat, meat alternatives, tofurkeys, whatever you want to call them, they are out there and they are marketed as a healthier option to your traditional meal. If you're vegan, vegetarian, or just trying to cut back on animal products, you might have been tempted by these plant-based meat substitutes. But today I'm here to lovingly ask you to step away from the fake turkey. Let's talk about what's actually in these products and why they may not be as healthy as you think, and what you can eat instead. Let's take a closer look at what fake meat is actually made of. You've probably heard of brands like Beyond Meat, Impossible Foods, or Morningstar Farms. They're marketed as healthier, sustainable alternatives to animal meat. But when you flip the package over and read the ingredients, it's like walking into a science lab. Let's break down the most common ingredients you'll find and the role that they play in making fake meat, well, fake. Pea protein isolate is one of the main proteins used in products like Beyond Meat. While peas sound wholesome, the process of isolating their protein strips away almost any of the natural nutrients, and this results in a highly processed ingredient that lacks the vitamins and minerals found in whole peas. Plus, for people with sensitive digestion, pea protein can lead to bloating and discomfort due to its high lectin content. Soy protein concentrate, found in Impossible Foods and Morningstar Farms, is a staple in many plant-based meat alternatives. It's cheap, widely available, and has a neutral taste that can be flavored to mimic meat. But here's the issue. Soy contains phytoestrogens, compounds that mimic estrogen in the body. Regular consumption of soy-based products can disrupt your hormonal balance, especially in men, potentially leading to issues like reduced testosterone levels, hair loss, and mood swings. And let's not forget that most soy in the US is genetically modified and heavily sprayed with glyphosate, a chemical linked to gut microbiome disruption and even cancer. Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods have coconut oil and canola oil as the main ingredient. These oils are used to give fake meat their juicy, fatty texture. Coconut oil might seem like a better option than canola oil, but it's still highly processed in these applications. Canola oil, on the other hand, is an omega-6 fatty acid bomb. Omega-6s are pro-inflammatory, and when consumed in excess, like in most Western diets, they can lead to chronic inflammation, a major driver of diseases like arthritis, heart disease, and even depression. The canola oil and soybean oils used in fake meat are high in omega-6 fatty acids. While we do need some omega-6 in our diet, the typical Western diet already has way too much. Methylcellulose is another ingredient found in Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods. It's a fancy name for a chemical modified form of plant fiber. It's what holds the meat together, acting as a binder. But here's the thing. Methylcellulose is also commonly used in laxatives. So if you've ever felt a little too cleansed after eating fake meat, now you know why. Every fake meat brand also uses natural flavors. And this might sound innocent, but it's actually a catch-all term for lab-created chemical blends designed to make things taste like meat. Problem, these flavorings are often proprietary, so companies don't have to disclose what's in them. For all we know, you could be consuming a cocktail of synthetic compounds, some of which could be contributing to your autoimmune disease without even knowing it. Leg hemoglobin, derived from genetically engineered yeast, is the secret ingredient in Impossible Foods that gives it a meaty flavor and the appearance of bleeding. While it's FDA approved, it's also a genetically modified ingredient, and we don't fully understand the long-term effects of consuming it regularly. We're all trying to steer away from genetically modified foods. Why would you allow them as a main dish at your meal? Emulsifiers and stabilizers used in Morningstar Farms and Gardein. These ingredients like soy lecithin and carrageenan are used to give fake meats a smooth texture. However, emulsifiers have been shown to disrupt the gut microbiome, potentially leading to inflammation and leaky gut syndrome. Carrageenan specifically has been linked to gastrointestinal inflammation in studies. Finally, one you should all know, wheat gluten and seitan-based products. While it's a good source of protein for some, gluten is a well-known gut irritant for many people, especially those with celiac disease or gluten sensitivities. Regular consumption can lead to bloating, inflammation, and autoimmune reactions even if you aren't diagnosed with a sensitivity to gluten. When you take all of these ingredients together, you're looking at a hyper-processed, chemical-laden product that's more about profit margins than about your health. Fake meat is marketed as a wholesome, sustainable choice, but in reality, it's a frankenfood that can wreak havoc on your body. Would you eat a concoction of methylcellulose, canola oil, and synthetic flavors if it wasn't labeled as plant-based meat? Probably not. So why let the slick marketing fool you into thinking these products are good for you? Fake meat is an ultra-processed food. Studies have shown that diets high in ultra-processed foods are linked to obesity, heart disease, and even cancer. If you're trying to be healthier, swapping real meat for fake alternatives isn't doing you any favors. The industrial process required to produce fake meat also consumes a ton of energy and resources, and many of the ingredients, like soy and pea protein, come from monoculture farming, which is terrible for soil health. Companies market these products as healthy alternatives, but let's just be honest, just because something is marketed as vegan doesn't mean it's good for you. Oreos are vegan, doesn't mean they're a health food. So what should you eat if you're skipping the turkey this Thanksgiving? If you avoid animal products, stick to whole plant-based foods. Your motive for avoiding animals in the first place is probably health-related, so knowing what you know now, why would you compromise your health with something else? We all know size are really where people fill their plate, so you should have plenty of options that don't require a science degree to read the ingredients. If you're not opposed to eating animal products, then enjoy your turkey, ham, or whatever the main dish is that you're gathering guilt-free. I promise this is a much healthier option for you than anything designed to look like meat that isn't meat. I know it can be hard to let go of foods we've been told are healthy or more ethical, but healing, whether it's your body, your relationship with food, or your health journey, means questioning what's on your plate. Real health comes from real food, not something that was cooked up in a lab. So this Thanksgiving, I'm giving thanks for real food and the freedom to make my choices that truly nourish my body. If you've been on the fake meat bandwagon, I hope this video gives you something to chew on, pun intended. Let me know in the comments what's on your Thanksgiving table this year. As always, if you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks for watching, and remember, you are in control of your health. It just might take changing everything you thought you knew to get to where you want to be.